Hello everyone, Mike Barnes here with Asheville Guitar, and today we're going to talk about kind of a guitar player that's kind of under the radar, but he was a huge influence on a lot of great guitar players. Ted Greene. This was his first album. He was known for solo guitar, kind of playing chord melody style, and just a great guitarist, great educator. And he had a book that came out in 1971, I believe. This is Chord chemistry, and most guitar players that have been playing for a while know about this book. What's a little overwhelming about the book is when you open it up on page 14, you get a slew of chords, and it's a little overwhelming. That's all the chords in the book, or not all the chords in the book, but all the chords on that one page, and he goes through a lot of different takes on chord substitution, moving chords around, ear training. There's all kinds of things in this book, but this is a great book to have or add to your collection. And then he had another book that was Modern Chord Progressions Volume 1, and actually I've still got the old Moretz music sticker here. Back before Musicians Workshop was Moretz, before it was Musicians Workshop, and unfortunately Musicians Workshop's not around anymore, but that was a great store, and I used to teach there. I've probably taught there on and off for 40 years, or maybe more. And Ted Greene had an album, his first album, Ted Greene Solo Jazz Guitar. That's kind of a really cool one to check out, his playing. And one way of kind of condensing these things down into accessible chord voicings, he had a system called Ted Greene's V system. So the V system mainly means versions of chords, right? Different versions of the same chord. So I'll put this up on the screenshot of the voicings that I'm using here. So we got a minor 7 like this, and that's a closed voicing chord, right? So closed voicing means we're stair-stepping. That's the root, there's the minor 3rd, there's the 5th, and there's the minor 7, right? Now, more commonly, this version is probably what we call garden variety minor 7th chords, right? That's a 5th string root, and here's a 6th string root. These are the first two I would suggest to learn for minor 7 voicings that are movable chord voicings. But the first one he had is a closed voicing. The next one is an open voicing, like this. Then we have version 3, that's version 2. This would be version 1, 2, here's version 3. Version 4, you can play it with a bar if you're playing fingerstyle. Here's version 5 would be this. Version 6, and we're going to change to a 6-string root for this one. You can use your thumb, right, or you can use your middle finger to grab the root. And you got version 7. Now this is a stretchy one. This is this, right? Let's see if I can grab it. So you got the kind of the root here, and then you've got the 5th, and then the 7th, and then the 3rd, the minor 3rds on top, right? So you can kind of grab it like this. It's really tough if I move my guitar. So don't injure yourself by trying some of these. Some of these are accessible, some are really difficult. So that one's version 7. Version 8, we got this one. Version 9, version 10, version 11 is really a stretch, version 12, version 13 is this. Let's see if I can get this one like this. And version 14 would be this. Probably would need to refinger that one, maybe like this. That's a tough one. You get your root, minor 3rd, 5th, and your minor 7's way on top there. But these are Ted Greene voicings, and he called his system the V system. This is basically referring to different versions of the same chord. So another thing you can do too is take any version of these chords. We'll take this one for instance. And that's got the root, there's the minor 7, there's the minor 3rd, there's the 5th on top. So if you move any one of these voicings, you can get all your different qualities, right? So if we move the 3rd and the 7th up, you got a major 7. You move that 7 down, you got a dominant 7th. Move the 3rd down, minor 7, right? If you move the 5th down, minor 7 flat 5. Right? So maybe check out some of those voicings and maybe listen to some Ted Greene. He's got a great website that is kind of covering some of his theories and takes on guitar voicings, chord voicings, and that type of thing. It's tedgreene.com. So check that out if you get a chance. And please like and subscribe, and appreciate you watching. And I'll see you next time. Peace.